PH Athletics brings you boys soccer out of the Big North Patriot Division tonight, featuring Indian Hills and Pascack Hills in our first game of the season. And we have a Monday night football of a different sort for you this Monday, September 9th, 2024, as you look down on the Bart DePaula Field on the campus of Pascack Hills High School in Montvale, New Jersey. It is our first game of the season for the Pascack Hills boys soccer team, our first game coverage, as it features these Broncos who dropped their home opener last Friday against Glen Ridge, taking on the Indian Hills Braves, who also dropped their opener, although it was on the road, and a pretty big drop against Paramus. Our player spotlight for Indian Hills today is their junior, number 5, Ben Piotrowski. He had 1 goal and 1 assist against Paramus in their 8-2 loss. That equaled his 2023 amount when he was only a sophomore. You see the Indian Hills result in the last game on September the 7th. That was this past Saturday. They lost 8-2 at Paramus. Pascack Hills didn't fare much better, although they did have a closer game on Friday. It was 2-1 against Glen Ridge right here. Let's turn it over to our public address announcer, Mr. Paul Henry.
This evening's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA, ensuring fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing these rules and adhering to the NJSIAA Spectator Code of Conduct. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion, as well as shouting and disagreements with officials, will lead to ejection and suspension from future events. For a complete description of the Spectator Code of Conduct, please visit the Pascack Hills Athletics website. Let's work together to maintain a positive and respectful atmosphere at this competition. As per New Jersey state law, there is absolutely no smoking of any kind permitted anywhere on the campus of Pascack Hills. We thank you for your anticipated cooperation and for making this an enjoyable, competitive experience for all. The Bronx are coached by Mr. Jim Saltman, Mr. Ed Sand, Mr. Jack Torrey, and Mr. Matt Brew. The Braves are coached by Mr. Chris Mayer. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Bayron Zabula and Mr. Dennis Burns. At this time, we ask the teams please line up. And we ask that everyone in the stands please remove their hats as we listen to our own Pascack Hills Chamber Choir sing the national anthem. Stripes and bright stars through the We thank you and enjoy the game. Official scoreboard is ready.
Good to hear that rendition of the anthem once again from our own Pascack Hills Chamber Choir as we look at the last 5 matchups between these two schools head-to-head in boys soccer. The past 3, all in 2023, have gone Indian Hills' way, 5-1 on October the 28th. That was a sectional quarter-final game. That won't happen anymore. These two teams, at least for the next few years, will not face off in state tournament competition in boys soccer. Indian Hills has been moved down to a Group 1 school, Pascack Hills staying in North 1 Group 2. Last win for the Broncos was October the 24th, 2022, a 6-0 shutout. The Braves had the Broncos' number last season. We'll see how things go today. It is a bit of a new-look team for Pascack Hills, who had 11 graduating seniors last year. They went 7-10-2 and finished last in this Big North Patriot division, which they open up tonight. This is the first game in the division for all 6 schools. Of course, these two plus Westwood, Mahwah, and Ramsey. Hills will kick it off. This is Brogan Rossi, who had 3 goals officially last season based on the NJ.com statistics. Those may not be entirely correct. They were inputted by the coaches, but that is what we will use. First interception of the game, it'll go back to Indian Hills. This is Steve Van Dyke, a senior, number 10, and he gets it back over, and Hills will get it back around the 25-yard line. I'll use the football markings here. They're a bit easier for everybody to understand in the U.S. Indian Hills pressing on defense, it looks like. That is Noah Lefkowitz, the senior striker, finding on the left side. But the pass and the cross is cleared away to the Indian Hills bench. Hills with a throw-in here on the far sideline. Kept in bounds. Good footwork there. Now this looks like Rossi. Out of bounds. Official's discretion, and he gives it to the Braves. Gets behind everybody except for Jared Friend. He'll play it back to Logan Litt, the senior who is in at goaltender for the first time this year. For the first time since at least 2022, he was not listed in last year's goaltending statistics. That was Cade Fabio. But Litt did play. Oh, it hit the crossbar. That was a long shot. Had a chance of going in if it was an inch lower. It would have been in. Litt's hand was there, but I doubt it could have done anything about it. And it is out of bounds once again. Indian Hills will have a throw-in from a dangerous position. This looks like it will be another senior, Ashton Kant, but he'll give it away to Ben Piotrowski. Only a junior, had a goal and an assist in the big loss, 8-2, as Litt makes a big save there to keep this one tied. We have 2 40-minute halves of soccer for you. Currently about 3 minutes into the first one. Looks like this will be a Hills free kick. Free kick from Indian Hills territory. That is the sophomore defensive back, Patriot Angel. Gets it into the box over everybody and out of bounds for a goal kick. Indian Hills goaltender is L.J. Renshaw. This season had 4 saves in the 8-2 loss to Paramus. 77 saves in 20 games played last year. He is an experienced man in his second season as the starting goaltender for the Braves. Hills working it up. This is Noah Lefkowitz now, sending it into the box and over the net. Waiting for things to get back underway with this goal kick. Could go back the underway. Chance to counter. This is Brogan Rossi. Maybe took a little too much, and it was intercepted by Indian Hills. Anyway, now they're trying to counter. This is a big chance, but it is knocked away. Jared Friend gets it out. And now a throw-in for Piotrowski. Over on the near sideline, dangerous position, headed out of bounds. Looks like this will be our first corner of the game. This corner will be taken by Ashton Cant. We'll see who touches it when it gets to the box. Chance, but didn't have enough zip, but Indian Hills still has it. Cant on the sideline making his move and getting it out to Luke Burgess. He is a sophomore starting on varsity this year. We wish him luck. And Cant will get another throw-in for the Braves. Header. It'll go back to Rossi, and now Joe Pietrunti gets it. He's had it for a little bit before, sent it ahead to nobody except an Indian Hills defender, and that will be what happens again. Here's Rossi trying to head it up and cleared away smartly by Indian Hills. They had a chance to counter. They still have one, but there was too much zip on that touch there from Max Daniels. And now a quick throw-in for Hills will go back to Indian Hills and back to Hills. They're going to keep it at midfield. Dressel moves it up. This is Joe Pietrunti, and he mishandles it, goes out. Throw into midfield. That is a long one delivered by Aaron Feinblatt, senior number 4 for Indian Hills. Another throw coming. This one will be taken by Ashton Cant. 7 minutes into the first half of play. No score just yet, but Indian Hills has had some good chances like they do here. Daniels has it taken away by Jared Friend, another senior on this Pascack Hills team filled with them. And it will be another corner with Ashton Cant taking it for Indian Hills. Here it comes. Way back. Still dangerous, up in the sky. Lit comes out. Good defense to keep it away from trouble. Still in the box and still controlled by Indian Hills. Now kicked a bit further out and a bit further up. But it looks like Indian Hills will be able to regroup. They'll put it back towards the goal with Daniels on the sideline. Goes out. They say it was off Pascack Hills, and now Cant will have another throw-in. Looks behind Hayden Rogers, who is right in front of him there. This one doesn't work out, but Indian Hills will get it back. Steve Van Dyke trying to play it down, and it looked like Cant couldn't keep it in. Goal kick coming. 8 minutes played so far. We still have 31 to go. Friend delivers that one to about midfield, headed up by Patriot. And still with Pascack Hills, that is Richard Dressel finding a man up front. That is Sam Kwan, I believe. No, that is Callan Ahern wearing Sam Kwan's jersey, number 5. Indian Hills now trying to work it back towards the neutral zone of the field. But Hills trying to counter. Trying to take the lead. Out of bounds. Corner coming. The first for this Pascack Hills team. Stepping up is Tyler Vandenberg. Sophomore. Here it comes. In the box, headed out. Indian Hills has control of it. Hills may get it back if they can keep it in. They do not, but they will get the throw. Ahern headed back out. Friend there. And we get a whistle. Indian Hills with a free kick on the run. Kicked up. Hills trying to get it back. And we get another whistle that'll keep it with Indian Hills. Not sure what that one was for, but we'll play on. Under 30 minutes to go until halftime, scoreless through 10. And Indian Hills with a free kick inside the 30-yard line on the Pascack Hills side of the field. Ashton Cant will take it once again. Seems to be the set-piece man for the Braves so far. Delivered, headed all the way up. Many men there, and it will go the way of the Broncos for now. Kicked off of an Indian Hills player, and Hills will get it back, and they're going to try and capitalize. Got to stop for a second, and now it's thrown into Brogan Rossi. Now back to Indian Hills, and cleared out on the ground by Pascack Hills. Kicked up, a chance here. It won't be offside, but it will be very far back. That was Ahern, I believe, on the right side. He'll get a throw-in. And he gives it to Lefkowitz. Delivers into the box, headed back out and out of bounds. I'll do it over again. Noah Lefkowitz with another throw on the far sideline in a threatening position. Goes to an Indian Hills player. And cleared back out. And back down to Ahern. That one got hit, and it'll be L.J. Renshaw coming out of the inner box to receive this one, and he'll try and get things started for Indian Hills on this possession. Headed down, Hills controls it off rip. And now they'll try to counter. Offside. Lefkowitz trying to be sneaky, did not get through. Legally, that is. And so it will be an Indian Hills free kick here from Aaron Feinblit. The Braves wearing their white, Broncos wearing their gray and black uniforms, I believe. This one all the way over to about where the box is on the Hills side, but the Broncos control it. That was Brogan Rossi. Passed it to Richard Dressel. He lost it. And now it is back down. Nadell gets beat. Chance for Indian Hills. Forced down by Friend, and Litt gets a save. We get a whistle. Looks like this one will be a Hills free kick right near their net. Now a chance, Lefkowitz on his own. Cleared out of bounds by an Indian Hills defender. Hills throw-in, delivered down the sideline, and taken quickly back by those in white. Hills with an interception. That's Jared Friend moving it up towards Tyler Vandenberg. And now trying for the through ball. Lefkowitz, can he get there? No. It looked like Vandenberg and Ahern working with it on the far sideline. Ahern just plays it a bit over the net. And this one will go for an Indian Hills goal kick, with L.J. Renshaw, the senior goaltender, taking it. It gets behind all but two Pascack Hills defenders, and they still have a chance here. Good defending on the far side. That is the sophomore Patriot on Hell. And out once again, and this one will go towards Pascack Hills. And Hell wasting no time getting it towards midfield and out of harm's way. But Indian Hills will put it right back in there. This is Luke Burgess. He goes to the ground. And now Hills with a man advantage here as Burgess still on the ground. Cleared out of bounds to let everybody regroup. That was a good play from, I believe, Ben Piotrowski. And now a chance to counter. Max Daniels, he had some room. Dressel got behind him. And now it'll be Max Nadell on the near sideline trying to get it to the middle. It's headed back out. Now this is Vandenberg. Dressel again. And now Rossi skies it over the net. So a missed opportunity there after Brogan Rossi put it about 20 feet over the net. Would have been a good field goal, but this is the other kind of football. Towards the middle could be a big chance for IH. They come down a bit slowly. A low shot deflected out of bounds by Friend, and this may be a goal kick. A corner, excuse me. Waiting on a corner from the far side for Indian Hills, it will be Ashton Kant. I don't believe we have had any substitutions in this game just yet. That one headed out by a Hills player. And now the Broncos try to work it up. It finds Noah Lefkowitz. He has a chance down the sideline. Tries to find somebody. He has someone. That is Callan Ahern. Can he do something with it? Launches one, and it is just over the net. A good offensive play from Pascack Hills, but it ultimately does nothing to the score. We are still scoreless about halfway through the first half. Out of bounds, a bit of a misplay there from Steve Van Dyke of Indian Hills. And now PH will get it back. Down the far sideline, Ahern lost it. There may have been some other contact during the play. And now Indian Hills with a chance. Going to work it short. Rogers tried to get it through, but no. A rejection there from the Pascack Hills defense, standing very strong so far today. Ahern now down, trying to work. And now Indian Hills with a chance to get through. More great defense, but we have a whistle, and it will be a free kick for the Broncos. Kicked all the way to midfield. Brogan Rossi there. Indian Hills defender goes to the ground. They say that was enough for a foul. It was Ethan Kwok, the junior for Indian Hills, on the play. And now a free kick from pretty much the direct center of this 120-yard soccer field. Some more contact. Hills will get this one back. And now it will be Joe Pietrunti. Down the sideline. Nadell could not get there. Indian Hills kicks it out. A big defensive play from Dylan Biernacki. This is Kant up the field. Daniels on the side. Won't get there in time. Cleared out of bounds with 20 minutes still to play in the first half by Sam Kwan. Ben Piotrowski on the throw, gets past his intended target, but Indian Hills will still get it. Lefkowitz trying to work it back. No, that's Rossi. Rossi with a move. He gets it back. Now trying to find somebody to go to. Gets tripped up a little bit, and we have a whistle towards Pascack Hills. Looks like either Kwan or Friend will take it. Now Friend squares up. Still 19 and 20 seconds to go in this first half. Getting past everybody except for L.J. Renshaw. It had a bounce, but Renshaw climbed up to get that one. And now Indian Hills with a chance to counter. Slide tackle missed everything there, but it is Sam Kwan who gets the ball back after an errant pass. And now Hills with a chance to fastly counter, but it goes back to Indian Hills. And they'll kick it up with another chance to counter, but it is a 2-on-4. Outwardly, now Kwan trying to work. It's Kent, and kicked out by Sam Kwan to give everybody a breather. And looks like we are going to have a substitution here. I believe this is the first of the game, and it will see Tyler Lazarus make his debut in this game for Richard Dressel. Two seniors subbing on for each other. Headed out of bounds. Lazarus on his first play of the game. His teammate fell right in front of him, but he seems to be okay. That was Joe Pietrunti, and this will be an Indian Hills throw. 18 minutes still to go in this first half. We are scoreless in this Big North Patriot Division opener for Indian Hills and Pascack Hills on this Monday night. Getting past everybody and cleared out just at the nick of time. Oh, a big fall there, all on his own. Looked like it was Kwan. He's okay. And now this is Pietrunti working down the near sideline. Keeps the ball in control. Doesn't have somebody in the middle. Faces some tough contact from Nick Hopek of Indian Hills. And now crosses it in where Indian Hills gets it back. It was Tyler Vandenberg on the reception of that cross. And Tyler Lazarus scores a field goal, except he's not playing American football. Back now after the goal kick And Hills with another chance. Slide tackle messes him up. Lefkowitz could not get through the double defense from Indian Hills. And now it'll be Indian Hills on the counter. Errant pass goes back to the Broncos. Lazarus up to Kwan. He gets it through backwards. And now Pietrunti trying to cross. It's headed down. Lazarus trying to get there. Can he do it in time? No, it's going to be instead Robert Thompson, the Indian Hills junior, getting there. But it's kicked back up, and trying to play it through was Brogan Rossi, but it goes right back to L.J. Renshaw, that Indian Hills goaltender. Nadell with a nice header. That may hurt tomorrow. Oh, getting through everybody. Here's a chance. It is just wide. Very close one. But Pascack Hills hangs on by the skin of their teeth. And we have 15 and a half minutes left in this first half. And by just a few inches, we are still scoreless. But now, Indian Hills has a goal kick. Luke Burgess, the sophomore, taking this one. It's a low one, headed out by a Hills defender, and now Lefkowitz trying to get to the ball. He does. Now he needs some help. Finds it backwards, but instead it goes out, and it will be... No! It's going to be a Pascack Hills throw. I thought that was just on Lefkowitz. Apparently it went off an Indian Hills defender. And on the throw, out of bounds once again. Nadell took it, and this one goes back to the Braves. It will be Aaron Feinblit taking it. Header. Rossi over to Sam Kwan. Through ball. Intercepted. Angelo Iapika on that one. Hills with it back in their own end. Under 15 to go in this first half. Pietrunti. Now Rossi. Out of bounds. It looks like the referees are saying this one will go to Indian Hills. On the far sideline, throw in. Went up way too far. And all the way down the sideline, about a 20-yard throw there. Nice one. But the pass is not going to find anybody, it looks like. And looked like Angel doing his job there and clearing it out after the pressure got to him. 13 and a half to go. We get some substitutions. That one skied. Looks like it'll be nobody that comes up with it on the initial bounce. Now back to Indian Hills. Kicked back out by Pascack Hills. White shirts get it back. Gray shirts now. Rossi shoved down. He gets back up. Stays on his feet. Kwan will not get it back. Now he does. Sam Kwan trying to find somebody. And it will go right to L.J. Renshaw. A bit misplaced there. Trying to find Joe Pietrunti on the left side. And a big punt from Renshaw. And this one, Pietrunti now with a good chance. Can he get through? Oh, just in front of the net. Looks like this one will be a goal kick. 12 minutes left in this first half. We are still scoreless. Both teams have had good chances, unable to capitalize on them just yet. But I feel like we're about to have a goal. Another long throw down the far sideline for Indian Hills. They're now going to try and work it up into the Pascack Hills end. Nadell clears it out, and they'll get another throw from midfield now, back over on the far sideline, and this one has a chance to go a lot further into Pascack Hills territory. Kick up. Slide tackle, now back, Sam Kwan. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Kwan and the rest of the Broncos offense working. Far side taken away. Big tackle there, but it stays with Indian Hills. And now they have a chance for a through ball. He's onside. Big chance. Oh, Litt trips him up. Going for the ball. No whistle. It was Max Daniels on the near sideline trying to get through. Logan Litt came out to try and get the ball, presumably, but ended up tripping Daniels as well. And we have the clock stopped with 10:14, a official discussion here, which may end with Indian Hills getting a penalty kick. That was in the box. Right now the ruling is a goal kick. That could change wildly with just a few words. Goal kick is the official call. Tough one to make. Could argue either way. Another low one. Lazarus tries to play it forward. Now Indian Hills gets it back. Cleared out of bounds by Max Nadell. 10 minutes until halftime. We are scoreless, and Indian Hills threatening to change that. This is Ben Piotrowski getting it in. Litt ready. Kicked out. He doesn't need to get a hand on it just yet. Piotrowski trying to play it in again. Headed up, around. Bicycle over the net. That would have been a highlight, but misplayed just a bit. And another goal kick for Pascack Hills here with less than 10 to go in this first half. Another header. Even so far in terms of touches. Now looks like Indian Hills will try to control it. Hills gets it back. Now passed. Ooh, it's kicked back out. Towards midfield. Indian Hills with one, and that'll be a free kick for the Braves. Ethan Kwok again falling down after some contact with one Bronco defender. And now it will be a free kick inside Pascack Hills territory. Both teams have had good chances. This will be another one. Litt clutches it, and he'll be able to try and kickstart a Bronco chance. High punt past midfield just barely, and Indian Hills gets it back. Now they're going to use their speed. Taken back and played out to the far sideline. All the way down and back into the feet of Indian Hills in their bench. Hills with a throw-in on the far sideline just inside Braves territory. Out of bounds. Hills with another throw here. 7.5 minutes until the halftime break. And now a whistle will give it back to Indian Hills, and they're going to look to counter very quickly, trying to catch the defense off guard here and be unpredictable. Out of bounds. Not with a lack of trying from Max Daniels, and now Hills will get back to things. Pietrunti down the sideline. Pietrunti dodges a tackle. Pietrunti with the cross. Big chance. No zip on it, and it's cleared out by Indian Hills. Six minutes 45 to go. Luke Burgess whistles will stop his play, and it looks like they mean for a Pascack Hills free kick. This is one on the sideline for Indian Hills. They're going to work it up in short stints. But Hills looks like they're going to get it back. Angel with a huge kick. The sophomore gets it down to the Indian Hills side of the field. Rossi loses it on a bit of a bad first touch. And now here is Sam Kwan making his way through. Got held up a little bit. And now kicked out of bounds to the Indian Hills bench once again. Here's another chance for Hills. Goes nowhere, and some contact on the edge of the box sends a Hills player down. Pascack Hills player. Header out of bounds. Officials say it goes to Indian Hills. And now another chance down the sideline. Pietrunti avenging. Across. Right to Renshaw. Taken back. A bit of a fall. And now a throw on the far sideline with 4.5 to go until the half. We get some more whistles with 4 minutes to go. Hills gets it back. Now Indian Hills with it. This is Max Daniels. He's had a few chances earlier, but Hills will get a free kick on this one. It'll be Jared Friend. 3.5 minutes until halftime. Could be the last chance for Pascack Hills in this half, but things have been swinging either way the entire game. It's been a bit of a chaotic one. Pietrunti has his shot blocked, stays in bounds, and Renshaw keeps it. Oh, they say he was out. Say his feet were on the line, and it looks like this will be a Hills corner. 3 minutes to go. And we get a corner kick from the near corner for Pascack Hills, and it will be taken once again by the sophomore Tyler Vandenberg. Vandenberg headed up. Still in the box, though, and now cleared out a bit further. Still in contention, and now Indian Hills with a chance to counter. A lot of defense coming back. Through ball, has a chance. Lit out of the goal. It's still in play. Hills gets it back as an Indian Hills player tumbles, and a clearance will calm things down when most necessary. 2 minutes until halftime here, and it looked like they called for a free kick after that Indian Hills player went tumbling. This one right on the edge of the box. An inch further, and it would have been a penalty kick. It will be taken by Steve Van Dyke, number 10, senior in white. 1:40 to go in the first half. And a big chance for the first goal of this game. Here it comes. Van Dyke. Off the crossbar. Still in play. Out of the box, but Indian Hills still with possession. Out of bounds, they'll get a throw. Down to nobody. Controlled by Pascack Hills and on the sideline again. Out of bounds, back to the Braves. This time they played a bit further to the middle of the field. Now Hills with it. 1 minute left in the half. Can they counter? Can they use a timely goal before the halftime break? Taken away. A bit of a misplay there. Indian Hills controlling it at midfield. That one skied towards the sideline, still in bounds. Controlled by both teams. Indian Hills has it now with 40 seconds to go. Skied trying to clear. On Hell on the sideline. This one looks like it'll go to IH. 30 seconds to go. They need to move quickly. 20 seconds to go. One last chance for Indian Hills. They need to move quickly. 15 now. Down to 10. Last play of the half. Cleared out. One last chance on the ground. It hits somebody. 2-1. Over the net and in, but I don't think that will count. The buzzer sounded before. Is that going to count? Because the buzzer sounded before it. Our scoreboard says 0. We will go with that as our score into halftime. Scoreless between Indian Hills and Pascack Hills. Our first boys soccer game of the year seems to be a close one. Stay tuned for the Final 40 right here on PH Athletics. We welcome you back to Pascack Hills. We are set to go for the second 40-minute half in this game. Coming up next week and throughout this week here on PH Athletics, Thursday at 7, kind of like tonight, we have our opener for girls soccer. They play Dwight Morrow in their home opener. Then we have volleyball's home opener in a doubleheader on Friday. At 4:15, they play against Mawa in a division game. And then Westwood takes on Pascack Hills in football Friday night, at 7 o'clock. Those will all be live right here on PH Athletics. And as we have one more moment, let's just take a look at this past week in Hills sports. Started on September the 4th with a girls tennis loss at Fort Lee. Then this boys soccer team in football had 2 losses against Glenridge and Mawa. And today, girls tennis taking on Tenafly, girls tennis taking on Indian Hills, volleyball at Tenafly, and girls soccer at Indian Hills all have been happening or are happening right now so far today. Indian Hills looks like they're going to start with it so far as we begin the second half scoreless. Here come the Broncos. That looked to be Richard Dressel as we get a whistle. And it looks like it'll be a free kick for Pascack Hills, taken by the sophomore Patriot Angel. Into the box, headed down, chance, Litt gets there just in time and corrals it. A big save from the senior goalkeeper Logan Litt. Angel tracking it, clears it out of bounds. Indian Hills throw. It'll be Robert Thompson. And now Kant. Down to Thompson. Intercepted by Ahern. Back up, here's Piotrowski. Working it back. Cleared back up by Pascack Hills and towards midfield. Lefkowitz can't get there in time. That kick blocked by Dressel. Trying to get it up is Ahern. Taken away. Ashton Kant tries to get it to somebody. It goes back to Pascack Hills. Contact made. And one man goes down, that being Ashton Kant, off the leg of Noah Lefkowitz. Here is Aaron Feinblit with a free kick for Indian Hills just inside the Pascack Hills half. Oh, Litt mishandles it. Litt mishandles it and Indian Hills scores on a big mistake from Logan Litt. First goal of the game comes from a big mistake from the Pascack Hills goaltender, Logan Litt. And now it'll be the Broncos scrambling to recover and tie this one up. They're trying to make sure they do not go 0-2 and start division play 0-1. But now Indian Hills, it seems, has turned on their jets. That is Steve Van Dyke taken away from Luke Burgess there, and now Hills with a chance to counter. Joe Pietrunti with a cross, headed out. This is Rogers now, and he finds Van Dyke. And it'll be a free kick here for Pascack Hills, yes. This one all the way towards the Indian Hills net. Now cleared back over the midfield line and brought back. Jared Friend trying to find Angel. He gets there in the nick of time. Friend to Ahern. Ahern crosses over Brogan Rossi. And Nick Hopek there, still in bounds. A free kick, kind of like a corner. Here it comes. It's a low one. Almost played into the net. That was a huge chance to tie it up. And out of bounds. Don't think that was intended to be a clearance. That's what it ended up being. And now it's Angel with a throw. Corralled by the Braves. And a spin there as Dressel tries to get through, but it's cleared out to midfield. All the way over the Indian Hills bench now. Thank you. That's how much time is left. That's how much time is left. Look at the score.
33 minutes. Okay. All right. We'll keep you posted, all right?
Back now. Nothing much has happened in those past 30 seconds. Indian Hills trying to go up 2. But Pascack Hills gets it back, and they have a bit of a chance here going down the far sideline. IH tries to take it away. Some contact forces their defender to the ground. And he'll get a throw-in for his team. About 33 minutes to go in this half. And we have a bit of a clock reset. Hills throw-in, kicked over with a chance, Noah Lefkowitz. Cleared out. And it'll be another Pascack Hills throw. Here's a chance, but it is taken away. Another one stifled by Indian Hills. Here we go. Long shot saved by Renshaw. And the senior has another save to add to his resume. And a long punt to go with it. Out of bounds. We do not have any whistle for a free kick. Here comes the corner. Out of the box and out of bounds after some contact, but it will be an Indian Hills throw. And it will be Ben Piotrowski who gets it into the box, headed out quickly, and now cleared a bit further. Can't. He is tripped up. Tyler Vanderberg. And now a free kick from a dangerous position again for Indian Hills. They're up 1-0. Would love to make it 2. It is Steve Van Dyke, the senior, with another shot at it. Had a chance, but Logan Litt said no. It fell at the exact time it reached the goal line. And now Litt trying to find somebody. He doesn't, but on the rebound, Hills gets there. And now it'll be Richard Dressel, excuse me. Mishandled, kept in. Callan Ahern with a good play, but he loses it. And now Indian Hills and Ashton Cant try to recover. Now it is Luke Burgess, and out of bounds on the sideline with Tyler Vandenberg, the last to touch it. Handball. Looks like that was the call, and Hell getting in there, and accidental contact. Kent with a strong leg into the box. Header. Oh, off the far post and cleared out to the sideline. This will be a throw right next to the corner flag. They have had 2 crossbar shots and now a post shot. .29 minutes to go. Out of bounds again. Another Indian Hills throw. This one with slightly more chance behind it. Lefkowitz with a one-on-one. Doesn't win it. Now a rebound. A whistle before then gives it back to Indian Hills. And now a chance down the side. Lefkowitz further in. Vandenberg. And now Dressel. Down to the far side. Big shot. Good for 3, but not for 1. Indian Hills with another free kick. Getting close to 25 minutes left in the half. The Braves have a 1-0 lead. This one gets through everybody but Logan Litt. And now he'll try to catch the Braves off guard. That punt towards midfield. Header won by nobody. Battle after. Won by Hills, looks like, but still in a bit of trouble. That was Sam Kwan and out of bounds. And this will be a throw-in for Pascack Hills. Looks like it will be Patriot Angel taking it. Again, he is only a sophomore, and he is making his second start on varsity. So we wish him luck. He seems to be a future star of this Pascack Hills program on the defensive side of the ball. Oh, blocked. Kwan with a chance. It got rejected. And that one blocked by the shins of Angel. Now a quick throw. Friend there parries it out of bounds. Can't will waste a little bit of time as he comes up to it. Header from Lazarus. Ahern up to no one. Renshaw there, going to clear it out himself. Lazarus plays it. Nice touch. Got it to Vandenberg. Vandenberg over to the far side of the field and cleared back out by Indian Hills all the way down to Logan Litt. Dressel. Into the box, headed back out by Indian Hills. And now Indian Hills, 2-on-2. Third man for Pascack Hills gets there, but Indian Hills still with the ball. Long shot saved by Litt. And Litt with a high one, not that far though, and Kant will get there easily. Burgess now, misplayed. And that was Angel. Now it's Kant, headed out by Friend. Controlled by Rogers, taken away. Now a chance to counter. So 5-on-5. More players come in. More contact on the side. Look to be Brogan Rossi on that one. Now it's a counter for Indian Hills. Steve Van Dyke with it. Slowly making his way through. Tries to use a through ball. Litt crawling to get there. And with a nice punt towards the midfield circle. Some more contact as Indian Hills works it back down. Burgess on the side. Trips himself. Angel now. Angel, the defender. Intercepted pass. Rogers taken back by Friend. Friend with momentum. Friend works it up the side. Far side now. Shot before the left post. On the ground, some contact. Both players went down. Max Nadell and Max Daniels. Down towards the box. Nobody there except Indian Hills defenders. Approaching the final quarter of this game. 20 minutes to go in the half. Hills desperately trying to tie things up. 1-0 so far. Indian Hills with another press. And that will be foul. Max Nadell goes to the ground, draws a penalty, and now a quick free kick. That is Sam Kwan at midfield. And Indian Hills gets it back. Nut shot maybe, hopefully not. And still a Hills chance on the far side. Cross. Back behind, has a chance, headed out. Thankfully did not hit the post. Everybody's okay, and it looks like it'll be a Hills goal kick. Sorry, a Hills throw-in. Would have been a Hills corner, not a goal kick anyway. Still going nowhere. Ahern. Ahern trying to control it. Has to pass it back. Jared Friend. I'm sure many of you are tempted to turn to the Jets game by now. Don't worry, as Renshaw makes a big save. I am as well. But nevertheless, we are here. LJ Renshaw with a big save. Header towards midfield. Looks like Hills will get it. Brees Hall gets a nice 2 yards on the Jets' first play. Down the sideline, that's a lot of speed for Pascack Hills, but can he get the cross off? He's got two guys right next to him, out of bounds. This will be on the ref discretion. And it looks like it'll be a goal kick for Hills. 2nd and 6 for the Jets. Goal kick for Indian Hills here as the Jets gain 3. And Renshaw with a nice goal kick, a low one that is corralled by Pascack Hills. Looks like Joe Pietrunti on that one, but it is taken away again. Hills gets it back. Friend. Now played back. Dressel with a long one over the net. And we'll get some Indian Hills substitutions. 3rd and 3 for the Jets right now. Rogers is still in the game. Get the play off. It's going to be a Rogers throw as we get a goal kick here, an incomplete intended for, I believe, Alan Lazard. That one won't be seen again. And we have 17:40 to go here. Saved again by Renshaw on that kick. Had a chance there. Dressel tried to get it up. Now it's Quan at midfield. That is a different player. I believe that is Abhinav Gothaman who just had it, number 39. And now Indian Hills gets it back. Down to nobody. Looks like this one will go out. and it will be a Hills throw-in. Cross midfield, and a little bit of a bad kick there. I guess they're trying to use time. We have 16 minutes left. Back down, headed up, and another chance for IH. If they get there in time, Friend has to clear it. Niners have a 3rd and 2 as Litt makes another save. Now it's Indian Hills again. Going to the ground, Brandon Mayock. He's the only freshman on the Indian Hills roster. Litt with a punt. 15 minutes to go. Crunch time now. Another falling man. Some more trips, and now we're going to have an Indian Hills free kick, it looks like. That was Ashton Kant falling right before the box began, and now it'll be an Indian Hills free kick right behind it. And it will be taken by Ashton Kant with a chance to make this a 2-goal game with less than 15 minutes to go. Niners are punting. I believe they have a 3-and-out. 2 3-and-outs to start Monday Night Football. This one saved by Litt after it bounced off of his hands, and we have a whistle right in the middle of the box for a Hills free kick. Pascack Hills free kick. This one out of bounds. It will be a Hills throw-in. To Gothaman. Max Nadell also there. He's trying to work it on the sideline. Out of bounds. Who's it going to be on? Looks like it'll be a Hills throw-in. Some more headers as it finds Angel. Can he get the through ball? Ooh, too much. Tried to find Sam Kwan, but he just put too much zip on it. Lazarus. Low one. Gothaman. And Kwan hits one that will be easily taken by L.J. Renshaw. 12.5 minutes remain. Ooh, contact out of bounds. Going to be a Hills free kick. Indian Hills still with it, so is Pascack Hills. Who's going to win this battle? Nobody. It's out of bounds, and it'll be in Pascack Hills' throw. Some subs for both squads. It is number 34, Max Kalinchik, another sophomore for the Broncos in favor of the senior Abhinav Gothaman. As we move to 11 minutes to go, it will be an Indian Hills goal kick. Jets fumbled. Niners got it on their first play back from the break. I believe it was off a pass. No, it was Brees Hall, got punched out by, I believe, Trent Williams, number 54 on the Niners. On the sideline, Dressel and Lazarus have it wrestled away from them. Down the sideline, out of bounds. And it'll be Hills with either a goal kick or a throw. It'll be a throw from the corner. Fred Warner, the man who's stripped it out, as the Niners regain possession after one Jets play. Referee call, as per usual, incites an argument in the stands. This is high school. What do you expect? Here's Kwan at midfield, trying to attack. Angel trying to get there, cleared out by Renshaw. All the way down to Tyler Lazarus on the defensive end. Hills controlling it. Klinchik at midfield. Vandenberg now. And now it's Kwan. Sam Kwan. Down to Angel. It's cleared out. On the sideline, Vandenberg coming back to grab and clear. Kwan, 9.5 minutes to go. Throws it into Klinchik. Klinchik passing it back to Friend. Low one up to Lefkowitz. Taken away. Van Dyke with the interception, but Hills gets it right back on the far side, and some contact as the official again makes a far call, but that one at least, I believe, easier to make. I don't know. Maybe we should ask that man in the stands. It'll be a Hills free kick. Far side of the field. Trying to make out who it is. Looks like it is Vandenberg. Gets it into the box. Header down and just wide to the left side of the net. Niners are set up in field goal position. They're going to take it. As Indian Hills has a goal kick that goes over everybody. It is Jake Moody on the kick for San Francisco, a 46-yarder. Still in play now. Kick good, 3-0 Niners. It'll be an Indian Hills throw-in with under 8 minutes to go. Taken away. Lefkowitz, Vandenberg, through ball. Can he find somebody else? Angel. Trying to tie, taken away. And cleared out. Dressel and the rest of the Broncos trying to rebound and regroup. Long shot. Oh! That is not a goal. That is in the top corner of the net, but on the wrong side. Kwan. Now Lefkowitz down the left sideline. Man goes down. He gets tripped, and it'll be an Indian Hills free kick. Out of bounds. Hills gets it right back. Laz with a quick throw. Ooh, pass to nobody. Klinchik could not keep it. No, Dressel could not keep it in. 6.5 to go. Still 1-0 Indian Hills. Lazarus with a header. Gets back to it. He's got a man right behind him. Laz heads it back. Litt uses his hands to grab it. And now Logan Litt and the Broncos with 6 minutes to go. Down by 1. Trying to avoid their second loss of the young season. Taken away. Klinchik. Back to Friend. They seem to be frantic, anxious, nervous. Out of bounds at the Indian Hills bench. 5.5 to go. Throw in towards the middle. Off ahead. Dressel there. Doesn't have time. Now he does. He'll take it up. Now turns on the afterburners. Dressel, sideline, keeps it in. No, they say it went out. Must have been by just a millimeter. Jets have gone nowhere on 1st and 10. It was a run with Brees Hall. Here's a throw from Indian Hills. Vandenberg. Now Kwan. 4.5 to go. Cross in. Now worked up by the only freshman on the Indian Hill squad, Brandon Mayock. Some more contact at midfield. Lazarus gets it back towards that point. 4 minutes to go. Out of bounds. Man goes down. That's Max Daniels. Hills need to get an offensive drive going. Three and a half to go. Klinchik at midfield. To Kwan. Sam Kwan. Boaz is his brother. He fires one. Renshaw with the save and goes to the ground with it. That may be the last chance we get for Hills today. But they're going to get it back off of the punt. Pietrunti on the far sideline, sprinting down, turning on the afterburners. Can he get a cross in? Saved again, Renshaw. Jets got a first down, went about 1 yard on a throw to Brees Hall. Clock has been stopped. 2:40 to go. Sam Kwan coming off here. Second and 7 for the Jets. Looks like we have an Indian Hills timeout. Stay on to talk about the other football right now. 2:40 to go here. 1-0 the score. Hall went nowhere on 2nd and 7. Now it's 3rd down from the Niner 49. Rogers audibling. Yes, I'm calling both games. Don't worry, we'll be done in 2:40 so you can see it with your own eyes. Here's Rogers with the snap. He's got 4 receivers. Finds one of them. 1st down, Jets. He's happy about it. And I think it was Garrett Wilson, who is wearing a new number, number 5. I don't remember hearing about that. And now it's Hall on a screen pass, as we did have an injury, and the man is up and towards the sideline. So we have 2 minutes 40 to go. Back here, 2:36 and counting. It is 1-0 Indian Hills as L.J. Renshaw kicks this one away. Richard Dressel takes that chance away. It is out of bounds. Max Klinchik. The referees and everybody is saying to keep going. Keep that pace of play up. Dressel and another man down the sideline. Both falling. Max Daniels, the one with him, trying to get a goal kick off with less than 2 minutes to go here. Dressel all the way. Headed down. It's going to be a foul. Lefkowitz took a headbutt to the back of his skull. Minute 30 to go. Dressel on the free kick. Richard Dressel brings it back to an even 40 yards. Gets it into the box. Headed down. Chance. Blocked. Another chance. Low. Deflected. Back towards everybody. Indian Hills has it. Cleared out. Lazarus there. Down the far sideline. Pietrunti gets it up and in. Header saved by Renshaw. With less than a minute to go, and that might be the game. And we have a man down for Pascack Hills. That is Max Nadell. He is fine, just upset that he had the chance to tie and did not capitalize on it. Callan Ahern, 35 seconds to go. Ricochets off of one of his teammates. Now it's Klinchik. Taken away. And that clearance could seal it. Lazarus, gonna make things quick. Up the sideline. Klinchik down. Nadell. Out of bounds. 15 seconds to go. They need to go quick. Nobody's in the box. Into the box. Can anybody get a shot off? No. Clearance. 5 seconds to go. They got one last shot. Do they have the time? Angel, he paused. Not enough. Indian Hills hangs on and takes a 1-0 victory. That's our final. And they'll get their first win of the season in division play. Hills drops to 0-2 and 0-1 in the Big North Patriot Division. We'll be back on Thursday here for girls soccer against White Morrow, and then our doubleheader Friday, which you'll hear about a lot on Thursday. For now, this is Matthew Merlino. So long, enjoy Monday Night Football from Pascack Hills. Our